In this little box of crochet video, we're going to show you how to use this pom-pom maker. To start with, familiarise yourself with the pom-pom maker because bits will come out, pull in half. It's perfectly fine. As long as you start with it all clipped together nicely and nice and straight like this, everything will be fine. So to start with, pull 2 of the semicircle pieces out to one side, but keep them nicely lined up like so. You're going to start winding your yarn around that semicircle. If it's helpful to you, you can secure the yarn to get yourself started with a slip knot like this. Now you need to get winding. Wind the yarn tightly all the way around that semicircle. Make sure to go up to each edge at the side, not just work around the middle. You want to wind evenly all the way along the semicircle. If you just wind in the middle, your pom-pom will come out rugby ball shaped, and that's not what you want. So start right at one edge, work along evenly all the way to the other edge, and keep doing this until this side is completely filled up. And it's completely full, like so. You can then push it back into the centre of the pom-pom maker. That's one side done. Beautiful, Busby. Now snip the yarn and repeat the process on the other side. So pull out the 2 semicircles, keep them together, start with the slip knot, if that works for you. Pop it over both pieces of the semicircle, pull it tight, and wind, wind, wind. All the way along. Once you've finished, clip it into the centre again just as you did before and snip the yarn. Completely wound. Take some sharp scissors, and put them into the channel in the middle. The blade should go between the 2 parts. You're going to snip all the way around. Be careful that the pom-pom maker doesn't open up like this. Squeeze it back together, else everything's going to fly apart. So squeeze it together, Busby. Squeeze it together. Thank you. And continue cutting all the way along the other side. Be really careful to keep it held together because it's not yet secured. That's what we're going to do now. So you've now snipped all the way around, one side and the other. Lovely. To secure the pom-pom, we're going to take a long length of yarn, and we've got one about, I don't know, 1.5 meters here, and it's doubled over. You will see that we've passed the double yarn all the way around the middle of the pom-pom in that channel, and we've passed 2 ends through the loop. It starts off tricky, but it gets easier. Pull it tight. You can see it's going through that channel, through the middle. And pull the yarn back down on that loop, and that will allow you to pull the yarn really tight. Now, wrap the yarn, the doubled yarn, it's still doubled, wrap it round and round the centre a few times. Keep pulling it tight, and you'll see that the pom-pom sort of shrinks in or pulls in. When you've done it a few times, split the ends and keep one still, Put one going in one direction, wrap it round and round the middle, keep pulling it tight, and then do the other side, the other end, go round in the other direction, keep pulling it tight. Pull. You're happy that you've wrapped it round lots of times and it feels nice and tight. One final tug and then you're going to tie a couple of knots. You will feel the two halves of the pom-pom maker starting to pull apart. That's absolutely fine. So tie a knot, pull it really tight, tie another. And that's secure. Now I'm going to remove the pom-pom maker. So pull one of the semicircles out to the right hand side. Do the same on the other side, all on the top piece of the pom-pom maker, and it will lift off. The whole top half is going to lift off now. Ta-da! Fluff it up. Turn it over and do the same. So pull one semicircle out to one side, the other to the other side, and that pom-pom maker will just come right off. So now you've got a pom-pom, but it's not very neat, is it? So you need to give it a bit of a fluff up. And you can see it needs a bit of a haircut. So it's tote pre-skills time. Get those sharp scissors and don't be afraid to give it a really good haircut. Try and focus on keeping it nice and spherical as you go. Once you're happy with the shape, the pom-pom's ready. Keep those ends long that you used to secure around the middle and you can attach it to your project. Ta-da!